April 30, 2025. There was a Teams call where an ex-partner of mine, their best friend, was on, and they brought a third person in to that call without my knowledge. I had no idea that they were planning anything, but it was a coordinated baiting. When the Teams call started, I was already overwhelmed and I was recovering. I was recovering from betrayal and being abandoned. I was trying my very best to be as okay as I could after the love of my life, in my opinion, lied to me. You know, the one person and the only person in my entire life that has believed in me or had my back and not hurt me. This person said things like, there's no world in which we won't stay together. Only days before they abandoned and ghosted me, they're writing me text messages that are saying, I'm in this 200%. I'm in love with you. You and me forever. Like, still to this day, it hurts to think about the fact that I believed him. I took him at his word and I believed those words. So I was more blindsided than I guess ordinarily I would have been because I trusted him. So the night of the baiting, when he's talking to his best friend, yeah, I mean, I gave benefit of the doubt. Why would you think that there's a coordinated baiting setup happening? Wouldn't. So the best friend heckles me. My ex at the time played along. I was crying and begging for them to stop. Not only did they not stop, my observation was in moments when my ex would appear to be emotionally withdrawing or perhaps even going to back off, best friend would jump in with emotionally primed statements such as, don't forget how she made you feel. And then that would kickstart targeted, mocking, belittling behavior. I was begging for them to stop, begging, and I was crying the entire time. I ended up locking myself in the back room of the house where I just cried on the ground. I didn't even fight back. After I called the police, it was me who called them. When they arrived, I was still sobbing on the ground, on the floor, in that back room when they came in. I believe that police officer was on my side that night. He seemed very empathetic and was actually the one who alerted me to the control tactics that appeared to be being used that night. That's on the record. That baiting event literally predates everything else. That strategically was omitted from the letter that I became aware of on the 3rd of July. Me calling the police that night, that is literally the very first record where I called the police in distress and they came because of me. Not the letter, not the institutionalization, not any of it. Everything that came beyond that night on the 30th of April was retaliation because the truth of that night made them look bad. That's the truth.